Oh, hi, it's the Golden Shower Boy, Oscar de la Homo. I'm just saying, subscribe and like the Triple B because he's awesome. He's better than my favorite underwear. I love him. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much, Oscar. Maybe we should link up with Sam Stroller. I'm sure he'd find something to do with you. Now, yeah, I just wanted to do a review. So there was a couple of lives, man. Yeah, live reviews with Emperor Michael, and then Son Edwards came on, man. The Showtime man, the Super Shekel man. Yeah, there was a lot of comments. Yeah, most of them were super positive, but I had a couple of guys get really upset. We'll get into that later, but I'll answer some questions. I mean, what I mean is, it's worth speaking about what it was all about. Some people obviously didn't watch it all, but then it is 5 hours. So, and thanks to my donors, my boys that gave me cash money. Right, they gave me cash money. Yeah, thank you for them. Even Shekel Time Son Edwards gave me another 19.99. That's almost £8 you give me. But let's be real, it's 55 or something like that. It's YouTube have taken that undeserved commission. But anyway, I mean, I ask you, man, 5 hours of chat for free. I graft, man. Yeah, I graft for me fans. Does Ricky Hatton do that for his fans? Yeah, does he? Fuck, man. Huh? Ricky, he would charge them each fan £90. Eh? To watch me take a dump while interviewing Robbie Deegan on FaceTime. It's well worth £90. I might do it again for the fans who suffered under COVID, and we could do a Robbie Reagan, and then we could do Paul Weir, and I could take a dump. Piss off, Ricky, you mug. Yeah, do you know what the funny thing was, right? Halfway through, see Sonny come in, right? So the first one was about 3 hours. Sonny came in for the last 45 minutes, I think, randomly. This is kind of cool. And he was quite based talking about stuff. We talked about certain countries that you're not really allowed to criticise. We talked about a certain thing that's put in your body with a dinga donga jibba jabba. Yeah, and some other stuff, and then suddenly boom, yeah, it just cut out. Yeah, the whole thing just cut out, man. Just zapped. Them two went. I couldn't get any love. And I was like, wow, this is weird. So anyway, I restarted. So we did another one which lasted over 2 hours as well. But it had less people. And obviously, this is how they persecute you, right? The algorithm, yeah, obviously heard. Exactly. And the weird thing was a copyright strike. What was the copyright strike above, right? I was told that I had used footage from something like some Arsenal fan club channel, and I'd used their footage. Without asking them. I'm like, what the blood? Obviously, I didn't. All it is a live, and I didn't use no audio visual from outside. Obviously, I appealed, but it's just nuts. I still haven't okayed it. It's really bizarre, really random. It's just nuts. And even told me the timeline. I'm like, this is just insane. It isn't even close. It's nothing associated at all. Some Arsenal fans talking about their whack team. I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, and this is how they persecute you. Yeah? And a lot of people won't even challenge and do that. And I'll just, when it's now the money that's come from that thing, I hope it's not super chats, but certainly the ad rev is on escrow. I mean, it's just crazy, man. Anyway, and the weird thing was, right? Also, there was more stuff. We started again, and one of my fans later, tried to send through FB Messenger, right? I don't have FB, but I tapped the Messenger. Tried to send a picture, that he'd taken, because Sonny didn't want to come on. He showed his face quickly, so we knew it was him, and then he didn't really want to show his face. I'm like, cool, no problem. But in the last 20 minutes, he did, and he's in his house, which looks like Tony Montana kind of house, a budget version, but very white, very white. Unlike his women, but yeah, and my mate sent a picture through it, and it was that for. This is so weird. It's like, oh, you're sending pictures of an underage child. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe the algorithm saw Sonnet, not be mean, but his body, and assumed it was a child. But still, it's all very weird, man. Very, very weird. Anyway, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, this is how they persecute you. This is not by accident, by the way. So the majority of the comments, right, that I got on the lives, both lives, were very positive. Very positive, man. I got like 2 haters, man. And I don't feel I need to respond to those 2 because they went nuts. One guy, Yeah, I don't really need to explain myself, but I'll do this vid anyway, and you can leave it or love it, man. I've had one guy threaten, I'm going to leave the channel and go to the Twipala. I said, go on, man. Have a great time. Follow the nonce. Follow an actual nonce. A killer. You know, good one. Anyway, oh, another guy says, "Oh yeah, how can you forgive Sonny when you threatened to burn down your house?" Well, I was like, "Man, these guys don't." I said, "No, Max, Max threatened to burn my house, and not Sonny." And Max, I will never respect or back ever, 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 unless he's reborn, and everyone can be reborn, man. Yeah. With Sonny, as I said, I stand by what I said before, and I told him in the video and asked him questions about Kinahan, Danny Flexen, his Twitter boastfulness, mocking how he treated his brother, the grassing, right? Yeah. I asked different questions. I forgot to ask about the estate thing, the benefits thing. I'll get onto that in a minute, right? Because some crybaby started crying. You know, is it fool? But yeah, I mean, look, listen, man. You know, I found Sonny, and I think most people found Sonny to have shown guts. Yeah, and he brought a great video. Yeah, he brought some new stuff to the table, like being based, and you know what? That's cool, man. That's cool. And anyone who doesn't, like reassess their thoughts, on the production of new evidence, right? Like contact or experience, is a fool, man. Is a fool. When you see someone in a different light, or when they say that, you're like, okay, maybe this guy'd be different from what I thought. And like I said, I kind of saw bits of it before. I just think the negative with Sonny has outweighed the positive in many ways. And I've been urging him to go positive. Right? If you look at the comments, see what others say, man. Yeah. And many people say, oh, man, you come across really well. They're bigging up, saying, great interview. Yeah, Sonny has changed my opinion of him. And yeah, obviously it could be a bit of manipulation. That's okay. I'll come to that. Yeah. But you know what? Like, if you can't relook at someone from a different perspective after that, then you're arrogant, man, and you believe your opinion is the only one of value. Look at what other people are saying, man. If you hang on to your old opinion, you're as moronical as Spencer Fearn, the imbecile with the poorly developed prefrontal lobe. And Sonny showed guts. He expressed himself well, but most of all, he showed himself to be based. He spoke up against Iza, the country you can't speak about, the jibber jabber ding dong, the 50-minute cities, the red shields, right? The pharma industry. Yeah? So much so that when our conversation, YT had shut down the live, man, there's too many truth bombs were dropped in one city. As I said, I also got a copyright violation. Yeah? And it's impossible because there was no other audio or visual inclusions on that live. But anyway, it's still in dispute. It's nuts. Why would I include some gear? Arsenal fanboy wank fest anyway. But like I said, it's how they persecute you, right? How they attack you, how they demoralize you, even or especially without foundation, without any foundation, to show you they're the boss. It ain't the boss of me. Believe that. There's only one boss who sits on the throne of glory and awaits, man. Yeah, and as I said, some people disrespect me and spitefully wanted me to destroy Sonny for a grudge, even though he showed his qualities. Like I say to these people, well, are you serious? I mean, how can you hold on to some grudge? Like I said, I said I still don't agree with this. I still don't agree with what he did. This. I still have questions. I still have things I'm unhappy with. But these new qualities, or well, not new qualities, but these qualities must be respected, man. Yeah. And I say to people, how many people have you red pill this week, blood? How many people have you opened their eyes this week? Right? We need people in the public eye to express red pills. And Sonny's been doing that, yeah? So you can disrespect him as much as you want, and he's taking a chance, man. You know? The last base person was Fury. And look what happened to him, man. He had to change. Yeah, there's a saying, right? A wise man changes his mind sometimes, but a fool never. To change your mind is the best evidence you have a mind, right? And there's plenty of people in the comments and the Chip B were like, no, man, The thing I forgot was to mention the estate in Croydon, right? But so I just forgot. I mean, it's a live thing. You know, I didn't expect him to come either. I didn't prepare anything. I just went off. I asked about everything, discussed everything except the estate, the grassy of the estate, man. And some guy goes nuts, right? On Instagram, right? He goes absolutely nuts. I'm going to destroy you. You're a yeah, I'm going to destroy you. He's obviously got a personal grudge against Sonny. There's no logic, no compromise, just furious anger, man. And I was trying to say, no, wait, hang on a minute. You ought to give him a bit of a chance, man. Yeah. He's red pill people. He came across well. Yeah. He's got more guts than most people. This profile, by the way, had hidden his profile. Huh? It was, you know, it was coming anonymously out. I don't even know who he was. Yeah, he wouldn't even tell me his YouTube handle. I said, come on live and we'll discuss it. And he goes, I will destroy you. I've been talking to Sonny and Emperor and Porky on a Zoom, and we're coming to destroy you or something like that. So this guy was nuts. There was no compromise, just furious anger, and so personal. It was so hateful, right? And I always said, like, yeah, I went for Sonny quite hard a lot of times, and he tried to dox me. Yeah? But you know, you have to be able to be mature and reassess. Yeah? And this was so personal from this weirdo. And it makes me think, like, yeah, well, something must have happened personal, right? Maybe Sonny was in the club, yeah? And this guy, this weirdo, I know much more about him than he thinks. You know, he's a fool, man, threatening me up, man. I've got Mariko's unbeaten with 6 KOs on these kind of things, man. And there was so much unreasonable vitriol, man. And it made me think, yeah, maybe Sonny was in the club in Croydon and he performed a robbery on this wrong'un. And the wrong'un was trying to chat up some lighty, you know, some lighty in the club. And then and Sonny came in and robbed him. And yeah, before you know it, he'd take his lighty to the Ramada Inn. And this guy has probably been hateful since. He'd also fed me loads of fake stories, weirdly. Yeah. Apparently Sonny had failed a PED test. I was like, can you give me some... I need more than that. He goes, oh, it's all out there in the press. I go, well, I can't find anything on it. He goes, yeah, Porky's talked about it on his channel. I was like, okay, can you give me the link? Oh, he's taking it down now. I mean, come on, man. And he calls it. He said Sunny Grass to Wallingham Estate. Well, there is no Wallingham Estate. There's no such place as Wallingham in Croydon. It's not called that. There's an area called Wallington, but that's not Wallingham. And there's no estate called Wallington Estate. It's called the Roundtree Estate. I mean, so this guy didn't even know what he's talking about. And he passed lies and lies about Porky, who's another guy he hates. He's just freak, this guy. Yeah. You know, I asked him for a source when he slagged off Porky. And he said, oh, it's Dennis Hobson's stepson. And I was like, okay, whatever. This was like the Skag incident. Anyway, the whole thing, I made a story on this, right? Because this guy was fairly convincing. And obviously now I'm a lot more careful. But, you know, it was just bollocks. It was lies by this idiot. Yeah, he just made up lies and lies and lies. Yeah, and then he turned, right, just had a little chat to Sonny. And then he said, I'm going to destroy you. Oh, I'm not following you anymore. I'm going to follow the Triple Venables now. I said, good luck, man. Yeah, go and support a genuine nonce and a killer on his whack channel who goes around filming and harassing underage girls and making lewd remarks about his own sister. Man, yeah, will the real John Venables please stand up? He's never denied it, has he, this wrong'un? Anyway, this fool, man. I'll release what I've got on him. If you know. Well, no, you know what? You can come on. Yeah, you know who you are. Yeah, come on the live and we'll see what we can do. And you apologise, bitch. Anyway. And listen, you know, he tried to set up another guy called Jim McDonald who sometimes come on the channel. You know, tried to set him up as well. Told me to attack him and take him down. I said, I don't know nothing about him. Oh, he's a wrong. Anyway, I've got some recordings of this wronging and stuff, right? And I said, come on, and you know, he sounds like he's really fat, and unfit. He goes, I haven't got an ounce of fat on me. I mean, you'd be dead if you didn't have fat. You need fat, you idiot. And he showed me. He sent a picture of someone else like hitting the bag. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's you, brother. The Bruce Lee without no fat. Anyway, enough of that. Sonny. Right. So Sonny is manipulative and clever, yeah, and a bit devious, you know, and he has an intelligence, yeah. As I said, the negative side I don't like, man. I stand by my statements. that I made before, and I told him, I said, I don't agree with some of the stuff that you've done. I don't think you should hang out, Charlie, to family business. I said, I thought the approach to flexing was wrong, and he kept on explaining. I'm going, no, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't accept that. Right, and some other stuff, and the DK thing. I go, well, you're really bigging him up, man. He knew. So, I not stated that, but apparently because I didn't bring up the Wallingham estate that doesn't exist, I'm gonna get finished. But anyway, whatever, man. I stand by them statements. But as I said, Sonny has a very positive side, and I always said he had a bit, but it was way better than I thought. He's very, very red-pilled about his Isa, the Ross farmer, World War II. If you know, you know. And he's actually, like I said, good value in conversation. He can talk well. We kind of knew he could anyway. I mean, he's good on the old comms and so on. And, don't get me wrong, man. I did give him a couple of whippings. But, he unfortunately just passed bad information. He trusted fools. And I had to send him back like a child. But, I mustn't be sucked into his trap. What I mean is, me and Sonny are not like great big buddies now, even though everyone seems to think we are. Just because we had a reasonable convo. I mean, yeah, I liked it. It was lifted. People enjoyed it. Good. We still disagree on a lot. I stand steady on what I said. And I don't want it on the negative side. Is he playing me up and set me up for a fall? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's very possible. He's very bright. What, is it overnight going to forget that I did rinse him with some good videos? I mean, why not, if he's clever, somebody play the long game, don't they? Like, he might make pals, then invite me to hang out with him when I'm in Sheffield. He might get me drunk, yeah? Then he might put some sedatives in my beer like Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah? Next thing you know, I'm at the white-themed Tony Montana-style crib. Tony Montana-style crib. And then we chilling, and out comes Lyndon Arthur with a few big pipe-hitting brothers, man. And they're ready to get medieval on my ass, man. And they're going to bum me like John Fiore. I don't want that, man. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. That's not the future I envisage for the Triple B, man. Graped, killed, cut up, and dissolved in a vat of acid in Sunny Garden. That's not what I want, man. So, yeah, I got to be careful, man. Yeah, I got to be careful. I mean, we saw the positive side of yesterday, and and most thought the life was awesome. I got a lot. If you look at the comments, just have a look, man. But some just want to stay in that hate lane. It's that's troublesome. It's immature, right? You should be. I asked these people, right? It's obviously a red pill channel. I said, well, you should be pleased that Sonny showed a red pill side. He showed that side. Yeah, he showed like some character, some guts. And especially, the red pills that he got out and gets out. You should be pleased. Why are you hating him now? Because, meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather is posing with some pro-Izzy tweets, to please his overseers. Yeah, and it's probably a country the ignoramus didn't know existed till last week. Come on, man. You need to. People need to reassess. All intelligent people do. Yeah, don't ignore the negative side, but go, okay, there's something good here. Yeah. And then, he could be manipulating me, like, because he knows, those calls are not that call is not great, man. Yeah. And I said, yeah, I said even in before he came on, I know he probably manipulate me with them super shacks, yeah, and be nice. But whatever I said to both Sonny and the chat, I told him to his face when he came on. Yeah? And people criticize, they obviously just listened to a few parts, man. And there's obviously I can't trust him or anyone. I kind of took advantage of my charity before, and I told him that. I said, listen, bro, I thought that, you started being real nice when you knew that I had something, but then I saw that you kind of carried on as normal, and I thought this was wrong. And I told him that, so, what if people criticize? Let me handle my own business, my way, man. If you don't like it, get off, man. That's all you got to say, man. Yeah? That's all you got to say, man. Go to the Triple Venables and enjoy that whack channel. Yeah, as long as Sonny red pills some normies, he's doing way more good than bad. No one's perfect, man. I don't care who he beefs with, really, it's up to him, man. And there's some things, as I said, I don't like. You should lay off Charlie. because it's his brother, for crying out loud. You just deal with it privately, man. And I've roasted him more successfully than anyone on the net. So people should cool their boots. Oh, you're a big fanboy now. You love me. The energy was different. Yeah, the energy was different. Oh, you just greet him like a long lost friend. It's just nonsense, man. People, what? What am I gonna do? Just lay into him from the beginning, yeah. Even though he's showing some new cards, in the last 2 minutes, man. These people just the haters, man. You got to be a bit bigger than that, man. And then this Emperor Michael, right? What that like I said, the actual interview started with the Emperor, and somebody said I threw him under the bus. I mean, come on, man. I like Michael, huh? And afterwards, he featured a video thanking me for the interview, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I've had him, I begged him, like, oh, you turned your back. No. Huh? He turned unexpectedly, actually, it should be, when I made a perfectly reasonable suggestion of him sparring Sonny this week, as he was fit from training Smedley, instead of waiting like 5 months. And, I said, look, come on, man, do it. This would be so good for him. Imagine that. His profile would be raised for doing something like that. It's definitely something he shouldn't turn down. But he turned on me, man. He chimped out and started accusing me of never having boxed. I don't know where that came out. He suddenly lost it, and even I had more fights than him. Said, why don't you go and spar him? I said, well, I'm not the one who's been begging Sonny for a spar, and I haven't been training for a fight. You blood clot. I mean, he's like. So I like. No, I'm not dissing Emperor. I really like Emperor, and he's very polite, and he's written me a mail, and we're gonna get back and do it again. I mean, but people were exaggerating. Emperor's cool, man. I'm cool with Emperor, man. Forget about it. Yeah. He does get he got a bit emotional when he says he usually doesn't isn't sensitive, he can handle the grief, but whatever. And I thought Sonny unfortunately did do a good job on him. The towel had to be thrown in. There was too much talking, man. It was like Drago, Apollo Jackson Creed fight. Stop the fight, hey! Throw the damn towel! And Michael was ranting a bit, and he was losing his rag, and he kept on going, on and off. And the thing was, like, Michael, I spoke to Michael about this, right? So, I haven't exchanged emails since, right? I said, Michael, that sound, man, ruined the sound of the live. Because I said to him, he insisted on holding the mic to his mouth like a trad. Yeah, phone convo. Yeah. And I said about 3 or 4 times, can you go on speaker? Can you go on speaker? And he didn't, right? So his voice like 3 times louder than me and Sonny. And that creates a very bad user experience, right? And a lot of people mention it, and some people would turn off the video. This is too loud, man. I can't listen to this. One side is light, the other side is right shouting. Yeah, I was wondering whether he did it on purpose, to get one up on Sonny or whatever. But I don't know. He said it was because it was a bit loud where I was. Well, come on, Michael, bro. You just go to we were fine before. Go to somewhere quieter, man. Don't go in the middle of the high street. Yeah, we'll use some head. I don't know, man. Whatever, man. Man, I wasn't happy with that, man, because I did say 3 or 4 times, please go on loudspeaker, man. Anyway, doesn't matter. Now we know. Like I said, I've exchanged nice emails with the Emperor, and I'm backing him, man. You know what? It just bores me, and like people have been so moronic. Oh, you turned on Emperor just like that. Oh, when Sonny, you were brown. I was like, but I let them talk most of the time. I got some grief from Emperor. I responded back. He got some grief back. What do you want me to do? Bend over? Huh? No lube like Chisora? That ain't gonna happen, blood. I ain't like that. You feel me? But yeah, I mean, the Sonny. So some people said Sonny put conditions on the sparring was wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sonny's complex guy. He's got that negative side, that good side, man. You're right about the Palestine thing, like I said. But I think the conditions on the sparring are probably a bit tongue in cheek, man. He can be a bit mischievous, Sonny. And you got to be honest. Sonny's the name here, man. And you got nothing to win. You got nothing to win, whereas the Emperor will gain a lot. And I don't think the conditions themselves made the Emperor quit like Daniel Dubois. I was annoyed because I thought, take the bull by the horns, man. Nothing's ever perfect. You'll never be perfectly fit. The time won't ever be perfect. And like I said, it'd be great for Michael. It could even make mainstream news if handled correctly and raise the profile. And he's a light middle. Sonny's a flyweight. Think about that, man. There's no true glory without risk. There is no true glory without risk. But Michael, so this is interesting. So Michael's come back. I don't know if he spoke to Sonny yet, but he made a video saying, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it before the end of the month." So that's what are we, October. So we got like under 2 weeks now. So that's better. That's better, and that's good. I hope they do it. You know, I think maybe you should. I mean, the 12 rounds thing is a bit silly, I think, in my opinion. Do 6 rounds or something. As for the not filming, well, I don't know, man. You should just film some of it. Certainly, you want some pictures to put out. Maybe just at least do a round. I mean, at least do a round. I mean, like Sonny did let that guy, that random guy, he let him film. So, allegedly it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But good one, Michael. I know you need some time to think about something, but this was a good offer, man. You should have just taken it straight away. And he shouldn't have gone nuts when I suggested that was the thing you should do, and start turning on me, accuse me of not ever having had a fight, and say, "Why don't you spot?" Come on, man. I'm trying to turn it. I expect better from you, Michael. So. What else? Integrity. Yeah, one person questioned my integrity. Like I said, most of it is positive. I think 90, possibly even 95% of comments were positive. And that data will set your mind free, bro. Data will always set your mind free as long as you're honest with it. Yeah. And question mark. What should I just choose to hate on Sonny like some spiteful child? Because I disagree with him. We had a little bit of push and a pull. Should we never forgive? Should we never think? Maybe this. You know how like at school where you have a row with someone for no reason. You don't actually have a row. You're staring at each other all the time. You think you're gonna fight, and then for some reason you kind of end up chatting one day, and you're like, "Oh, this guy's actually pretty cool." I mean, I'm not saying it's exactly like that, but I always thought Sonny had that good side, and I just rather have more of it, And what you want me to attack Sonny for? Like because you got a spiteful grudge, even though the guys is spitting truth, they're dropping red pill bombs, and speaking the same truth that I'm speaking. Yeah, how many people did you red pill this week, biatch? I would say to them, all the critics. How many people did you red pill, biatch, this week? This ain't no Star Wars movie where the good guys and bad guys are obvious. Yeah. This is a complex and multifaceted life, man, and you should always be reassessing your thoughts on everything. Else you just stick to the same thing, and that's moronical. You would never see the truth because you got to question everything all the time. Otherwise, you would just believe what you're told by the press, and many people do, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, So let's have a look. What else happened? One idiot, one guy. This is the same obsessive guy. Yeah. Who says, "Oh, I'm gonna support Triple R." Oh, I'm leaving you. Like as if I care, man. Buy Stan, be my guest. Shout about him from the rooftops. Show where your sympathies lie. Okay. Go and support an actual nonce. And as for suggesting she'll be starstruck because of a live on YouTube. Listen, bro, I hate saying this because it sounds like I never really talk about it unless it's relevant. But I partied, man, with and knew and slept with people in the public eye, models. I've had, and the only reason I'm saying this because like I'm just trying to say, well, why would it be starstruck with the flyweight on a YouTube live when I've hung out with all kinds of celebs, actors, singers, TV presenters, models, top boxers, sparred against top pros, slapped up an Olympic gold medalist. I mean, when I say that, he wasn't a gold medalist in boxing, but he still was a gold medalist who wanted to box. I went out and nailed top models, a singer that charted, a couple of actresses. One was in a major British soap and some other stuff. When I was in my 20s. So what, you think I'm going to be starstruck by a flyweight? I mean, lows, come on, man. That's my old life. I ain't like that no more. But, just to suggest that I'd be starstruck is risible, bro. Yeah? And the critics have to get, you have to have a sense of ridiculous about this life and a sense of humor, man. This life is about theatricalism, theatricality. Yeah? It's a hot damn opera. Theater, mock it, take the red pill, control what you can, apply less emotionality and more heart and more soul to your rock and roll, like Huey Lewis Fury in the news, man. So, all the critics, I say, stop crying, join the movement, red pill, and gold pill people online and in real life, like the Chub B's doing, by the way. You criticize me, biatch, and you criticize Sonny. At least we're doing something. We're in people's eyes. We're not sitting there crying. And I asked the critics, them 2 ones. There was only 2 really, so who cares? Obviously the triple retard. Someone told me how. I said, look, I'm not fucking. I don't care about that oxygen pirate. I'm not watching his whack videos. He's pathetic, man. He keeps on trying to make friends with me again. Oh, let's squash the beef. There ain't no beef. There's me squashing you, pussyhole. Huh? Yeah, you idiots. I mean, I ask you, how much time have you done behind door, biatch? How many fights have you had, biatch? Well, obviously, Venables done plenty of time behind the door. Yeah, in a secure unit, though. Yeah. I say to the critics, how many models you took from the club to the Ramada Inn and took care of business with? Face down outside. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, huh? You can criticize and hate on and disingenualize and whatever. Don't cry like a bitch like Tommy Fury, you feel me? You know, it's just a joke. Go. I don't care. I mean, I do care because I think, you know, you guys need to really. Well, I say you, like there's loads of them. There's 2 people I'm talking about, but you know they're quite vocal in the comments. I'm like, just you know, just show some kind of brain, man. Yeah. And I say to the critics, yeah, you can hang a man, I hold the rope, yeah, and they can pray to the fake pope and pray my dibs ain't dope, but they are, man. Because by Yakub's creation, my vids are dope. They unique. They be real. They be serious. They be truth-telling. Yeah, you know why I don't do drugs? I don't need to do no drugs to escape reality because I am reality. I am reality and I spit reality. Scared? Yeah. I call them out straight. I ain't afraid of death either. So people send me death threats. Oh, imagine that. Hiding and send me death threat, man. Why? Well, why don't I, man? I'm not scared of death. Because you all got to die someday, Red. We all got to die someday, Red. Get back to your foxhole, boy. And I say this with confidence. The Lord is my helper. And I will not fear what man shall do unto me. The Lord is my keeper, my strength, and my protector. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Believe that, man. Feel the power. Feel that power in those words, man. May God have mercy upon you all. I look forward to the next live, and everyone can bring whatever they want to say. You know, maybe people might still disagree. I still think you went easy on. I still think you. Well, I think I've explained pretty well. I don't want to spend ages. You know what? I don't want to spend any more time doing a video on this. But in the live, you guys can say what you want. The haters can come. Spencer Fearon can come and get rinsed, and get dashed out like usual. I'm bored of that, man. Believe me. Believe me, that's boring. All right. So we're gonna have like live tomorrow on Thursday. Probably not one on Saturday and Sunday, right? That's what I recognize. So increase the peace in the Middle East. Fight the Illuminati beast. Fight the police. And open your eyes, man. Take that red pill. Swallow it good, man. Swallow that thing good so it can never come up again. All right? Speak soon. Haters and fans.